That off in the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle, the final grade 1 of the festival, over 2 miles. For your information, the second last hurdle is out due to the low-lying sun, therefore 7 flights to jump. Sir Gerhard the favourite, tracked by Market Principle. 3 Stripe Life as they come to the first flight. Colonel Mustard will meet up with it in third. On the outside is Gatsby Grey, and then Statuaire, the Royal Bond winner. Watch House Cross next with Fat Out, and held up is My Mate Mozzie as they come up to pass the judge on the way to flights 2 and 3. Making the running is Sir Gerhard, leads 1 length. 3 Stripe Life, 2.5 in front of Colonel Mustard, and then Gatsby Grey and Statuaire, the Orange Jacket. Watch House Cross taking a fierce grip on the outside of My Mate Mozzie, and then Fat Out. On to flight number 2. Sir Gerhard in front of 3 Stripe Life. A break then of 2.5 to 3 lengths to Colonel Mustard and Gatsby Grey. And yet to settle, Watch House Cross, pulling his way right up through the field. On towards the turn, just before they jump the third flight. Sir Gerhard, who was very polished here at Christmas, has extended his advantage over 3 Stripe Life. Watch House Cross next with Colonel Mustard and Gatsby Grey and Statuaire. And then My Mate Mozzie and Fat Out as they turn towards the 10 furlong point. In the lead is Sir Gerhard by 2 lengths to 3 Stripe Life. A narrow third, Watch House Cross from Colonel Mustard, then Gatsby Grey, Statuaire, Fat Out, and My Mate Mozzie as they turn into the back straight to the first of 3. Soon at the halfway stage, Sir Gerhard increases the lead at 3 over 3 Stripe Life, then Colonel Mustard, Watch House Cross, followed by Gatsby Grey, and then Statuaire, Fat Out, and My Mate Mozzie. At the first flight in the back straight, it's Sir Gerhard into it, over. And a bit novice-y, 3 Stripe Life, jumped closer as a result, and then Colonel Mustard, Watch House Cross, Gatsby Grey, Statuaire, Fat Out, My Mate Mozzie. Little changes going to the flight across from the stand. Sir Gerhard, again far from fluent. 3 Stripe Life is back within 1.5 lengths, and then Colonel Mustard, Watch House Cross, Statuaire, Gatsby Grey, Fat Out, My Mate Mozzie, the final 3. Heading towards what now is the second last. It's Sir Gerhard in front from 3 Stripe Life. After them, the 2 favourites, Colonel Mustard, Watch House Cross, and on the inside is Statuaire, heading towards the end of the back straight. With a lengthy run to the final flight, they've a little more than half a mile to go in the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle. Sir Gerhard attempting to make all, is tracked closely by 3 Stripe Life. Now there's 4 lengths to Colonel Mustard, being followed by Fat Out, who's picked up ground on the outside of Statuaire, and then My Mate Mozzie, dropping back both Gatsby Grey and Watch House Cross. Just over 3 furlongs to go as they head for the approach to the straight. Still on their way to the final flight. And it is Sir Gerhard in front of 3 Stripe Life. Colonel Mustard is now wound up in third place, a few lengths behind them. Then Fat Out, My Mate Mozzie, Statuaire, they're well spaced out. Turning into the straight to the final flight in the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle. It's Sir Gerhard and Paul Townend in front of 3 Stripe Life and Davy Russell, who's now hard at work. There's 2 lengths between them as they come to the final flight, and Sir Gerhard has been asked to stretch from 3 Stripe Life, who's not lying down. Back in third is Colonel Mustard as they head for the final flight. It's Sir Gerhard in front from 3 Stripe Life. Sir Gerhard over, a mistake by 3 Stripe Life inside the final furlong, and it's Sir Gerhard pulling away from 3 Stripe Life. Sir Gerhard is equally as impressive at the Dublin Racing Festivals. 3 grade 1s on day 2 for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. In second is 3 Stripe Life. Colonel Mustard is in third place, and the rest are some way back.
Well, compared to many of Willie Mullins' Grade 1 winners here this weekend, it mightn't have been as comfortable a watch for